It's probably something that everybody deals with in the workplace. This is one of, I actually find the policies related to technology in the workplace fascinating because there's a lot going on, it moves quickly, and technology is changing so fast. So if you have if you use technology in the workplace, if you want to have policies related to technology in the workplace, you definitely want to review your policy and update it often, because really the law related to technology in the workplace is changing. The different types of technology changes so fast. But you should have a policy that at least outlines the basics. If you do have a technology policy, you should talk about privacy expectations with respect to technology that's provided by the workplace, laptops, cell phones, passwords, and who will have access to those passwords. You should also have prohibited uses of the technology listed in any type of technology policy. You want to talk about, and list specific types of prohibited use. Obviously, you probably, if you're providing technology, you want to limit it to use for work, and make clear that any incidental use or occasional use should be limited and should not interfere with work productivity. But you definitely also, like everything, want to give examples of what not to do with your technology. Don't use it to harass, don't use it to threaten, don't overuse it so you're not being productive. If you have an anti-solicitation policy, not to use it for those sorts of activities. Now, one of the big considerations, and this is what we see a lot of questions come up about, is what can I restrict my employees from doing on social media? And it's an ever-evolving body of law, and I think it's surprising to learn that the National Labor Relations Act actually puts a lot of constraints on what you can and can't tell your employees they can and cannot do on social media with respect to your business. The National Labor Relations Act is, a lot of people think applies to unionized businesses only. Nope, it applies to everybody. And what it does is allow your employees to engage in concerted activity, concerted protected activity, which is for the mutual aid and benefit of employees. So discussions about workplace conditions, discussions about wages, and those type of issues cannot be restricted. So I did a talk, and it has to be probably a year and a half ago, on this, on a Whole Foods case where a policy had been stricken down by the National Labor Relations Board, who is very employee friendly right now. So
I think in the near future.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see how that progresses. But right now, employers are having a really hard time, especially with their technology policies. The Whole Foods was interesting. A person wanted to record meetings, and there was a specific Whole Foods policy that limited her personal recording of any workplace meetings. The National Labor Relations Board looked at that and said, nope, you can't do that. That restricts everything. You can carve out exceptions for confidential and proprietary information. So we go forth with, the advice that yes, you can carve out confidential and proprietary information. Today, I thought I'd go on and see what's come up. And there was a recent case in the in front of the National Labor Relations Board regarding Chipotle. And this one I thought was really interesting. It's a Twitter case. So what happened is one of the employees, it was just an hourly kind of line employee, went onto Twitter to make some comments about Chipotle. And he was particularly mad because I guess higher level employees got off when there was a snow day and public transportation shut down, but the hourly workers had to come in. So he made some comments that were not very happy about that particular situation. And this is what he said. He said, snow day for top performers. How about that, Chris Arnold? And then he responded to somebody who tweeted, free Chipotle is the best, thanks. And he said, nothing is free, only cheap labor. Crew